Hello, Rebel, and welcome back to my life. So are we done giving Donald a chance yet? In the lead up to the election, speaking with, or let's be honest, arguing with people who I thought were reasonably intelligent and clear-headed up to that point, a common refrain was, give him a chance. Another thing you often heard was, despite the fact that he said he wanted to do criminal and unconstitutional things, and despite the fact that they believed he wanted to do that, he wouldn't be able to because the Constitution wouldn't let him. Because yeah, let's vote for somebody who wants to do bad things because we think he won't be able to once he's in the most powerful office. That just makes a lot of sense. It's been a week and a bit, so what's he gotten up to? What a surprise! The exact things he said he was going to do during his campaign! Let's start with actual crimes, things that are actually illegal, but which for some reason the Constitution isn't doing anything to protect us from. It's almost as if the Constitution is simply a piece of paper, and the rights that it promises us have to be upheld by the citizens of this country. If only we had some tool to be able to do so, like, you know, the ability to vote for someone who isn't a tool. Anyway, on the 21st of January 2017, Donald began his illegal activities by violating the Emoluments Clause, receiving pay-for-play cash by foreign leaders and dignitaries. I love the smell of that fresh-baked, out-in-the-open corruption, you know? Unlike that corruption that's so well hidden that you can't seem to find any actual evidence of it really existing. Also, it's been revealed that Donald, as well as many of his senior White House staff, are using public email servers for their email. Gmail, just so you know, is several steps down in security from a private email server kept on private property that was never hacked into until after it was put into government hands. But apparently this literal, actual crime is completely acceptable to Donald supporters, the majority of whom said in a poll he should be allowed to have a private email server. Because Donald supporters, who, let's not forget, are a pretty significant minority of American citizens, don't want you to forget for even a week what unbelievable hypocrites they are. Let's move on to moral crimes, violations of good ethical conduct that, while currently legal, are utterly reprehensible and found in most of history's worst dictators. Attempting to silence unfavorable but honest news outlets while also favoring dishonest but favorable news in an attempt to legitimize it as state media, check. Cutting funding to government plans that demonstrably reduce violence against women, check. Cutting funding for a major organization that contributes to women's health in America and has saved countless lives every year, check. Scratch that, I'm not going to beat around the bush on that one. I am talking about Planned Parenthood, and I want to respond to what you're probably thinking right now, which is that no, that was a pro-life move on his part. So here's the thing, you're wrong or you're knowingly fucking lying, and either way it's pretty disgusting. Federal money cannot be used to pay for abortion. Like, that's the case. That doesn't change. Federal money is only used to pay for things like pap smears and cervical cancer screenings and other things that, you know, like save women's lives. Y'all, I want to keep going, but I keep my videos under 4 minutes long, and the list just keeps going. There's lying about voter fraud, lying about his inauguration crowds. I mean, the lies alone just go on forever. I cannot make new videos faster than he keeps spitting out new lies. He lies like he doesn't care about the consequences, because let's face it, who's making him face any consequences for his lies? Also, note from the future, the Muslim ban happened in between me writing the script for this video and me filming it. Can't talk about it due to lack of information, and who knows what he's done since. I'm vastly disappointed in every single person who cast a vote for this psychotic, fascistic rapist. And that disappointment could lessen with time, except that we see so many of them doubling down as he continues to do the things they said they weren't in favor of during the election. If anyone thought that the people against Donald would be calming down after the election, you clearly don't know anything about us or why we're upset. Or you know how to tell if someone is literally evil, or you might not have voted for him. But listen, I'm telling you, if you're one of the people who voted for Trump and you're feeling a little defensive about that, it's just because we need to see a change. You wanted to give him a chance and the rest of us didn't, but he got the chance anyway and it hasn't gotten better. It's gotten worse. He's had his chance, right? You can't possibly still agree with his blatant lies and the things he's actually factually doing, right? So take some responsibility and help us stop him from making things even worse. And for the rebels out there, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on Friday. Bye!